Hi, I'm Jason, the marketing professor, and I teach everyone from the student to the CEO the essentials of marketing in 5 minutes or less. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about how not to get distracted by poopy promises. Yep, that's right, I threw poopy into a lesson today. You see, here's what happens a lot of the time as a small business. You're going to get approached by somebody who's going to offer you great exposure on their TV station, radio station, news show, maybe in their magazine, on outdoor billboards. You get the picture. And they're going to promise you a lot of spots. Those are commercials on TV or radio, impressions on a website, or your ad in their magazine that has a ton of circulation, a billboard that has 100,000 cars drive past, or the number of visitors that are going to walk into a store and see your sign, and so on and so forth. Here's the thing. All these numbers that they're giving you are absolute baloney. I know that's a little harsh to say. And here's why I say that. All these numbers don't matter. What does matter is your audience, okay? If somebody said, I'm going to give you 20 spots that are going to show up on prime television news or prime television programming, 50,000 impressions on our company website, and nobody goes on those websites or nobody watches those shows, was that a valid investment in your marketing? Absolutely not. It's kind of like saying, hey, if there's a tree in a forest and it falls down and there's nobody around to hear it, does the tree really exist? Same goes for your ad. You know, hey, if you've got a commercial running in places where nobody sees it, does your business really grow? Does your business really exist? This is a tough one, I know, because you're going to be met with these amazing opportunities to market your business or even market yourself all the time. People on LinkedIn are going to see you as a job seeker and say, hey, I can put you in front of X number of employees, or I have a deep pipeline of businesses who are looking to work with people just like you, or we have an abundance of people who come to visit our website. We get more than 1 million unique views, traffic, a month. Your business is going to capitalize. But what if? What if you are selling shoes to people between the ages of 18 and 24 years old who have extra income, who are willing to spend $150 on a pair of running shoes? Well, then probably putting that ad on the 11 o'clock news doesn't speak to my 17-year-old son or my 20-year-old son or something along those lines. Or better yet, maybe taking that ad and putting it on a billboard outside where the average person's got a driver's license, maybe they're in their 20s, maybe it doesn't make sense. So here's the real learning opportunity for you, my friends. When you are presented with an opportunity to buy a certain number of spots or impressions or ads, and it's going to be in front of a certain amount of people, ask whoever is marketing it to you for the data. Yes, tell me more about my customer. Now, ultimately, it's your responsibility to know who your target customer is. But let's see if they can identify your target customer. Are you on the same page? And if they are, that's somebody worth working with. But if they're not, it may be worth hitting the pause button or looking for somebody else or asking them to leave their data behind. And I know they'll say, well, this is just a limited time offer. You know, my sales manager is out of their mind. They're not going to do this any longer. They're only going to have a handful of these packages to sell. You should jump on it right now. Well, if it's a limited time thing, you don't want any part of it anyway. Because if they have to resort to that kind of action to get your business, they don't give a darn about you. As a matter of fact, they care more about selling their spots or their impressions or their magazines than whether or not you're going to sell more tennis shoes to your target customer. So ask them if they know who your target customer is, and if they don't, tell them who your target customer is, and set up an appointment for them to come back with a long-term campaign, and they love long-term, that's going to speak specifically to your customer, so that you might have fewer spots and fewer impressions, but they talk to that 18 to 24-year-old $150 tennis shoe buyer. That's something you can sink your teeth into. Hey, if you like lessons like this, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit like and go ahead and subscribe. I'd certainly appreciate it. Also, leave me a comment below. If there's something you want me to cover, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. You can find me and connect with me online in all the places, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, so on and so forth. I look forward to connecting with you. Till next time, I'm Jason. I'm the marketing professor, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.